This is Jackie Helvey, and I'm here at Carrboro Town Hall with Jackie Gist, who has been involved in local government for many years as an alderman and now as a town council member. And Jackie, we've known each other for, can you believe, decades?
Decades and decades.
Yeah. Speak up.
Decades and decades.
Okay. So it's May. Everybody's getting vaccinated. Life is starting to return to normal. And that's a wonderful thing. And there's a lot going on here in Carrboro. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, thanks for having me here today, Jackie. Here in front of Town Hall, which is, I've missed being in Town Hall so very much. Lots of meetings, but they've all been on Zoom.
Just out of curiosity, how long have you been on the board?
I was first elected in 1989.
89, wow.
Yeah.
Long time.
So I've really gotten to see and hopefully be a part of the town evolving, which has been wonderful.
Well, it has been a huge evolution. When I moved here in 79, it was pretty much a mill town. And you've been right in the middle of all that.
I'm delighted, and this month is so amazing. Tomorrow's Carrboro Day.
Which you and Jay Bryan started that, what, 25 years ago.
And so Carrboro Day, I think this year has even more significance because this month is a really exciting month in Carrboro. Yes, people are beginning to all be vaccinated, and we're starting to re-emerge. Still need to be very careful. But Carrboro Day celebrates the history of Carrboro, lets people know where they live and who their neighbors are. And this year, like in other years, we're putting the emphasis on telling the truth about Carrboro, just like the truth plaque behind us, which I initiated a couple of years ago, gives the true history of the person after whom we're named, and really what an SOB he was, and also recommits us to social change and social justice and environmental responsibility. So there'll be part of that tomorrow. There's going to be a history of education in Carrboro, given by Richard Ellington.
I love Richard's.
I love Richard.
The stuff that he does. He's a great historian.
So he's going to be talking about education, Jim Crow through segregation and immigration.
What a great idea.
Mm-hmm. We're also going to have a poets circle led by our amazing poet, Laurie French-Joyner.
Is that going to be here on?
It's going to be on Zoom.
Zoom, okay.
Year. We've got to keep doing remote activities. Hopefully
right.
by 4th of July,
right.
we'll be able to go live. So that's how we're kicking off the month. And then also, next week, our advisory boards are going to begin looking at the incredible work that you and other members of Connect Carrboro, the Comprehensive Plan Task Force, the goals and strategies that you've all put together. I see Carrboro Day and the Comprehensive Task Force as being very connected. You know?
I mean, that's how you get things done, by people letting you know what they need. Like the bench on the bikeway. We were walking that and we were tired by the time we got to the end. Now there's a bench there.
There's a bench.
Yay!
And the comprehensive plan is going to take the values that we have and the history that we have as expressed through Carrboro Day and start moving towards putting those in action as we become even more of who we hope to become. And so the comprehensive plan is amazing. Also next month, the Blues Festival is starting up again on the 14th. Again, that'll be virtual. It starts on the 14th. It'll be Fridays, 6:30 for 5 weeks. That's virtual because a lot of the performers are even older than me.
Yeah.
And we need to keep them safe. So it's an exciting month in Carrboro. I've been so very proud of how our community has made it through this pandemic. Our community has really
thrived throughout it.
Thrived and taken care of each other.
Right.
You know, whether it's neighbors checking on neighbors, or groups checking on groups, or the town checking on everybody. It's been really, it's been a horrible experience, but at the same time, it's been a really heartening experience of just, again, so to me, May right now means Carrboro's still here. I think we're going to come out different and better. And the launching of Carrboro Day and the comprehensive plan and celebrating the arts, which you've been a part of for decades, and with an overlay of social justice and Black Lives Matter. Like right now, you'll notice that we have Black Lives Matter flags flying over.
We got into some trouble over that, but
Yeah.
we didn't back down.
I asked for those in July when we were working on the murals, and the murals weren't going to be up fast enough. And I really wanted something immediately, so I requested that the Black Lives Matter flags be flown. And we had some pretty serious, not necessarily from Carrboro people, but I had some kind of scary letters from out of state, like really scary letters from out of state. But yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Some people just don't get it, and they never will.
Or
you know.
they get it and they don't like it.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's more like it. So it's a wonderful month to be in Carrboro. I'm looking forward to the summer. Every year I say I couldn't love Carrboro more, and yet the following year I love Carrboro more.
Right. Well, we are so happy to have you as our town council person. You've been through a lot of changes, as we all have, those of us who have been here for a long time. But in my opinion, they've all been great changes. We've all worked together to make Carrboro the best place it can be. And we continue to do that through people like you. And I appreciate all of your efforts to have a greater vision. I think people don't understand, as a town grows, you have to grow with it, you know. And the library, I watched the meeting about the library, and I admire you guys so much just for seeing into the future and recognizing that this is going to be such a great thing for Carrboro. And I know it's not easy, and boy, the devil's in the details when you guys were talking about things like, you know, tiles and colors and all that stuff. People just don't realize how much work your job really
we all
is.
want the town to look like it looked when we moved here. And I was thinking about that the other day. I want me to look like I did
Yeah,
when I
no
moved
kidding.
here, and yet I am really enjoying my quarantine gray. So
I love it.
so
You look
own it,
fabulous.
Own it, don't fight it. Is what I'm
Exactly,
saying. Own it, don't fight
exactly.
it. And the town, we do keep, you know, we have a very active and going to be even more active appearance commission to make sure that as we grow and new buildings come on, that we don't look like just a cookie cutter of any other town. We're trying to maintain
It's hard to please everybody.
it is hard to please everybody, but it's our job to try.
Right.
You know, and that's why we have like the comprehensive task force, which
Yeah.
brings in people with very different views and perspectives.
Yeah, and I just want to mention that anybody can become a part of this, and that we make change by being in a community. You can't sit back on your laurels and say, we need this and we need that. We, as the citizens of this town, have to make the change. And we relay that to you all, the town council, and that's how change happens.
I really believe that participatory democracy works best on a tiny level.
Yep.
Like our town. And the other day somebody sent me a thank you for some action we had taken, and I said, you know, this is your town. You own the town. Our job is to do what you tell us to do.
Right.
And I really mean that.
Yeah.
The people that live here own the town, and we are the voice through which they speak. And anytime we forget that, we need to believe that.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Jackie. It's great to see you.